Learn what kind of man you truly are at the gym. So wrote Aries. And I better grab my spectacles in order to read this clearly. So I don't want to make a mistake. Sorry about that. I'm just not used to wearing readers just to fucking read. Okay. So he wrote, I'm on my path towards self-improvement, and I'm starting with the gym. I've been sporadic for a while with my workouts, so I decided to add some structure by following the Get Big. That's a program I sold a long time ago that I no longer sell. And 30-day ab class audio programs. And that's also something that I sold some time ago that I no longer sell. Put out by Supreme. And don't ask, the site doesn't have the files on anymore. Okay. The first day I wasn't wearing the right shoes for squats. By the way, Aries, my days, Arnold's days, they would squat barefoot and they would also do their toe raises barefoot because it allowed you to get up on your big toe to really feel the calf exercises when they did dumbbell toe raises or bar toe raises like they did in the old days. So I realized that people want to look a certain way when they go to the gym, have the stylish shoes. You probably are talking about you didn't have the high tops. Even then, you can still squat. High tops do stabilize the ankle, but you can still do your squats. Looks like you were looking for an excuse to skip it, though, to me. Right shoes for I didn't realize you had to have right shoes for squats, to be honest with you. I've squatted in high tops. I've squatted in low tops. I've worn combat boots. You know, I've worn the lugs. The lugs are actually really good because they lace up around your ankles, give you a lot of ankle stability. When you see a guy squatting down and he looks a little shaky, usually it comes from the lack of stability and weakness around the ankle, especially us being African American. We've got small ankles and small calves. So I skipped that in the calf exercise. I must have pulled something because the next day I had a sharp pain in my back and couldn't work out that week. Now, that's why I'm doing the show. You actually could have worked out that week because you could lay down on the bench and do bench presses with dumbbells. You could still do, if it was lower back, you could still do your upper back by sitting on the machine and doing the pull downs, the bar pull downs, not the close grip, because that might tend to make you lean backwards and use your lower back muscle. People don't realize they need to isolate on these exercises. I hold myself still and I stretch and I focus on my upper back muscles and I work all the way through with my mind inside those back muscles trying to connect and contract the weight as I pull it down towards my chest with my chest arched and chest stuck out. The close grip pull downs. He continues, I'm mostly recovered, so this week I did the whole program. Ah, that's right, you're doing my 30-day program. But you still can do the chest, you can do the back, you can do seated curls, and the triceps shouldn't bother you. Because when you do tricep press down, if you're using the press down machine, you arch your back anyway. You always protect your back. Or you could have, I totally forgot I was in that program. I think I had some lying dumbbell tricep extensions. You can lay down on the ground and do those. My idol when I was a kid was Jack LaLanne. He did some silly shit on TV. My mom would do it, and I would watch his shows. That's probably why I became a trainer. But he did this without knee cartilage. He just found ways to work around it. Okay. I did the whole program, didn't skip one workout, and I felt great afterwards. Congratulations there, brother. When you do injure a muscle, fellas, you do want to, so I guess, let me see if I understand this right. I wouldn't wear right shoes, but I skipped that. Yeah, he skipped the squats, but he still pulled something. We need to find out why you pulled something. What were you doing when you pulled a muscle? What exercise were you doing that would injure your back. A lot of people, they do it on the shoulder press because they arch their back and they kip a little bit. That means you'll move their bodies to get it up. When they get exhausted, you don't do that. Always isolate. Put your mind inside that working muscle. On the shoulder press, it's your shoulders and your triceps. That's the prime movers there. Okay. The whole thing took me 2 hours and 12 minutes to complete. What in the hell were you doing? My workouts never take 2 hours complete. And I got to go back and review the. I don't even know where the fucking program is. Tell me what the list of exercises are. Because you might have been doing 5 days worth of exercises. Oh, God. No. Oh, man. Because 2 hours, no way. No. I never do 2 hour workouts. My workout should take 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes, if not less. Continuing early into my squats, I started to get queasy and had to take a longer break. I definitely would have threw up if I continued, LOL. Wow. So is that why you took so long? A lot of breaks? A lot of people are not used to my style of training where I try to combine, like I'll do chest and back. Because while you're working your back, your chest gets enough rest. You walk back over to your chest. You walk over and do your back. That's how I first started training. Then I got sneaky and added legs to that. Leg press, chest, back. Leg press, chest, back. Okay? And then I would have them do like walking lunges, shoulder press, then lateral raises. If I wanted to increase thickness of their delts, I'll do lateral raises, then shoulder presses. If I wanted to increase the roundness of their delts, which I always do, it's always shoulder press, then lateral raise, because I'm pre-exhausting for the lateral raise. So he got queasy. Doubt started to creep in and thought about stopping for a second, but I continued onward. I felt such a huge sense of accomplishment afterwards. Congratulations, brother. I can feel that I'm getting not only stronger physically, but mentally too. And that's an important thing. When you learn to train from your mind, fellas, you'll get bigger much faster as well. You improve the motor receptors in your brain. There's something that happens that's magical inside of your head. Not just the mental side of it, but there's something physical that happens. You improve the motor receptors that connect to different muscles. And you learn how to contract those muscles. For example, if you're doing the curls, you learn how to squeeze those muscles all the way up and then relax them on the way down. Then you contract all the way up. You flex and you squeeze, you focus and you concentrate on squeezing every fiber in your bicep. That is how I trained. Now, there are muscles that we automatically have really good connection to. Those people who have a good connection, like you see guys with these huge thighs that work out, but their upper body isn't as developed, that means they have a connection to that muscle group. And when they contract, they know how to contract that muscle fully. They know how to engage a lot of power at that area. Same thing, like I have a big chest. I've always had a big chest, even when I was skinny. And that's a muscle group that I can target in on and contract. And my back has always been very strong, very wide. I tell my son, Christopher, it's because I have a slave back. I call it slave back because it can do a lot of work. So I know how to connect to all the muscles in my back. When I was posing, I could flare my lats out. It's all about the mind. When you go to the gym, you're training your mind. It's important that you understand that. You're not there to just move weights around. You're there to actually engage your mind. That's what other trainers do not teach you. You're there to engage your mind. This entire training program, even though it's physical, it actually occurs on the mental level. On the mental level is where doubt comes, where fear comes, where weakness comes. I train myself to failure. I have not started super high intensity yet, but I still do high intensity. All of my exercises to failure. I did not work out yesterday because I got that pain in my left shoulder is back. So I thought I'd give it a day. But I'm going in this morning. I'm sitting here in a towel. I just finished taking a shower. I always take a shower before I go to the gym because women have very, very sensitive noses. If you guys don't wash your gym clothes before you go in there, they can smell you. And you wonder why they're turned off by you. Remember, they smell everything. Remember also, their noses are trained to be able to smell the man who has the right genetic potential for them. Did you hear what I just said? You know how powerful that is? Don't believe me, though. Go and do your own research. It's real easy. Use this magical tool called Google. Like I'm typing in women's sense of smell. Look, it comes up. Women's sense of smell. Women's sense of smell. When they're pregnant, they smell everything. Let's see what this one says. Women really do have a better sense of smell than men. 5 surprising ways men and women sense. That's a different article. Women's finer sense of smell may be due to more brain cells. So they're trying to figure out why can women smell. It's biologically important for them to be able to smell because if they bred with the wrong male, they would have produced weaker offspring. So don't be surprised if you get rejected just because of your scent. Notice how women, if you guys ever had women stick around with you any length of time, they'll take your clothes because they'll say it has your scent in it. That's why Arthur Gordon said women are animalistic. They are creature, not human. Because of that sense of smell. They have the instincts of creatures. Not to put women down. I'm just telling you what another fellow said. Not to put women down, though. I believe they're human just like we are, of course. But he went back to the Bible and quoted Genesis and God bought woman before him to be named because God said name all the creatures in the field. And the last creature he bought was woman. And man named her woman based on that. Just like, that could be misconstrued, though. Just like that whole nonsense the Mormons believe that black people are cursed, curse of Ham, or the curse of, Cain and Abel, I think, or Moses. Either way, they misquoted it. So maybe that's it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Different subject. Let's move on. You go there to train your mind. People with weak minds, they don't last long in the gym. They will not last very long in the gym because their weakness of their minds will destroy them. Your mind will get stronger if you start training to failure on every exercise because you learn what kind of man you really are. That's where you get under the fire. You get hammered down on the anvil of manhood. And if you're found unwanting, you won't go to total muscular failure. You'll stop, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Like when I trained tall Mr. Negative. I'd never seen anything so disgusting in my fucking life. Women don't even do that. He was getting up to about, 12 reps. His goal was 15. Just on a fucking bench press. Oh, take it, it hurts, take it, it hurts, it hurts. Then he said, I'm trying to play it off. Whole time he acted like he's the best martial artist around and he kicked care of him. No. That showed me what kind of man he was. It was disgusting. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Take it. I would never forget that. You guys who are weaker males, you can become stronger males by getting up under the iron. Let the iron teach you what kind of man you truly are. Become an iron warrior. That's your goal. Become a warrior of the iron.